Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rabid Viper Games. For fuck's sake, that's a really crap intro, isn't it? Oh well. What's going on, guys? It's Bradley from Rabid Viper Games here, and well, as a lot of you probably already know, this video is to say a massive thank you to you guys. In case, because a lot of you are new here already, this is my face, in case you haven't seen it on a previous vlog that I did, I think back before Christmas now. That was the last time I actually showed my face on camera, shall we say, as in one of these one-to-one sort of videos. But I wanted to take this time today to film a little bit of a different environment, as you probably will have noticed, but to also answer some of these questions for you guys, because I asked you guys to leave some questions in the comments down below and on my Twitter account, and I just wanted to do a little bit of a Q&A for you guys, seeing as we did pass 600 subscribers, which I genuinely can't believe. It's a massive number for me, bearing in mind how small this channel has been for the past, what, 4 years I've been doing it. So I'm not going to mess around here, I'm going to get straight into the first questions. You can see here I have them up on my phone. The first question comes from Jack Graham, and he says, have you ever used the More Solar Systems mod and landed on another planet in a solar system and returned to Kerbin? That's a very specific question, Jack, and as you could probably expect, I actually haven't. I've never even used the More Solar Systems mod though. However, it is something that I want to look into in the future, sort of going toward different solar systems and stuff. And in my upcoming Let's Play, which I will be doing once I've finished my exams, I will be incorporating mods, maybe such as this, perhaps towards the end of it, to give it a little bit more replayability, if you know what I mean. Obviously it's going to have to be incorporated into the storyline of the whole thing, but I'm sure I'll be able to work it in some way, so yeah, that's definitely a possibility for you. I'm sure a lot of people would like to see that as well. Okay, so the next two questions come in from Jeffrey Stigier. Sorry, Jeffrey. As you probably know, I'm really awful at pronouncing names. I butcher names of spacecraft and all that sort of stuff, so I'm very sorry, Jeffrey, because I know you're probably watching this. I can't pronounce your name, I'm very sorry, but I shall answer your question. He says, what do you want to do when you're older, on my YouTube account? On my Twitter account, Jeffrey asked, what if I want to do anything to do with space once I have left school, which is only something like 2 weeks away now, which is kind of scary. To answer your question, Jeffrey, when I'm older, for this may come as a surprise to some of you guys, but I actually don't want to do anything related with space. Well, I would like to do something to do with space, however, I don't think my grades are quite high enough. I'm achieving at the moment at GCSE level mostly sort of A to B level results, and hopefully, if the examples don't raise the grade boundaries too high this year, I will be achieving those sorts of marks. However, if you're looking to go into the aerospace sort of industry, it's looking more like you need sort of the A star grade of grades in order to actually get a decent job there. Though it is something I'd really like to do, and I would quite like to go into it. It's a lot of sort of the same with IT. I'd like to keep it as more sort of a hobby. It's the same with video editing and stuff, though I love it. I wouldn't like to do it as a job, because I think that would probably sort of spoil the enjoyment for me, so it's more sort of a hobby sort of task. With regards to the job that I do actually want to do though, I would quite like to go into doing, and I've chosen my options so that I can go into doing elementary or primary school teaching, if you live in the UK, like me. I don't know why, I just like the idea of being able to pass on knowledge that I've learnt to a younger generation and to help them to grow, and who knows, maybe I might do something space related to do with my lessons in that, and inspire the next generation of astronauts, because as we all know, interests in stuff such as space and science start quite young, particularly for people who are like are more dedicated, shall we say, and so by starting quite young, hopefully I might be able to inspire a couple of them to maybe pave the way for Mars, who knows, but yeah, that's my ambition for a career. You probably all think, why the hell are you going into that career option, Bradders? You're stupid. You're stupid. Young children, why? Why? Okay, so we have another name that I'm probably going to butcher, from Emil Bjorn Bjornstrom. I'm guessing that's Swedish. I'm not quite sure if that's Swedish or not. Do let me know, because that's a cool name, very cool name nonetheless. And he has a lot of questions to ask me, so I'm going to rattle through them. First of all, he says, how old are you? I'm 16 and a half years young at the moment. The half counts for a lot, seriously. Currently doing my GCSEs, that's why I'm making this video. This is the last video I will make before I start them. He says, how long do you have to make YouTube videos? That sort of varies, Emil. Sometimes I have between an hour and 4 hours, which is quite a long time. And sometimes I'll have like half an hour a day due to like revision and stuff like that. So I'll usually just like work on them in chunks. And in like half-hour chunks, and that's why you perhaps see a rather sort of inconsistent style with some of my videos and stuff like that. That's why some of them are quite inconsistent with their scheduling, but that's probably going to stay that way because I like to upload content when I want to, and not when I feel I need to. What's your favourite thing to do in Kerbal Space Program? And finally, good luck on your exams. Well, thanks Emil very much, and thanks to everyone who's said good luck for the exams. It's actually really encouraging, very encouraging. It actually motivates me to actually do some revision, which is something I've been struggling with, shall we say. And my favourite thing to do in Kerbal Space Program, though, is to build SSTOs. I just find it adds a little bit of a extra level of challenge to the game to build an efficient SSTO, especially with the new aerodynamic system that has been implemented into Kerbal Space Program. I think I've pretty much mastered rocketry now. Even with the new aerodynamics, most of the same principles still apply. However, I think that SSTOs do provide a new challenge because they have been, especially the new engines and stuff, they have definitely been repurposed, and a lot of them have been rebalanced, and so it means that it definitely makes space flights with a plane or an SSTO a lot more interesting. I am trying to build an efficient shuttle as well at one point. Don't know when I'm going to be able to get time in the next few weeks maybe, but hey, who knows. I probably will do it at some point, but all depends on if you guys want to see it. That is all of the questions, guys. Thanks ever so much to the people who have sent questions in for me. I love you all. Obviously, as I just said now, I'll just put my phone down here. But as I said to you all in the last video, this is my last video before I go away and do exams. So there's going to be a period of 2 weeks now where you will see no videos uploaded on this channel. I will upload a video after this saying that I am on channel lockdown. I've got like a hashtag channel lockdown sort of banner here and everywhere. And that's basically going to be it for 2 weeks. Then I may upload one video in the half-term holiday that I have after that. Might be one of these sort of videos, might be a Kerbal Space Program sort of video, just to sort of explain to you guys that I'm not dead, and just letting you know how I'm getting on with that sort of stuff. And then once that sort of happened and my exams are out the way, I should be back on either June the 13th or June the 14th. Probably the former, but in case, I don't know, I decide to do something with my friends, because obviously I want to do something with my friends because we'll be celebrating leaving school, because that's exactly what we'll have done once June the 12th, which is my final exam, actually happens. But after that, I should be back making videos and stuff like that as usual. A lot of you guys probably know a lot of my plans with regards to Kerbal Space Program. We've obviously got the Let's Play that I want to do. Maybe keeping that vanilla, maybe keeping it modded, depending on what you guys want to see. Probably will contain a few light mods, like the More Solar Systems mod, like I said earlier on in the video. Probably no visual enhancement mods, but what can you do, because those will slow my computer down horrendously when I'm recording. Obviously as well, I'll be continuing the KSP missions saga. We want to know what happens to some of them Kerbals. I'm sure a lot of you guys will be following the storyline of that as it develops. I know I am, because I quite like it. I quite like doing that sort of stuff. I don't know why, I just like making up a little storyline as it goes along. I think it's quite interesting, adds a little bit of a dynamic to Kerbal Space Program. There is some sort of stuff that I want to get your guys' feedback on though. I had an idea the other day that perhaps I could do more games other than just Kerbal Space Program on my channel. Obviously KSP News and Kerbal Space Program content will continue as per normal, but I was thinking maybe of incorporating Minecraft or something like that into the channel. If I did do Minecraft, it would most likely be the Tech It mod or the Technique pack, something like that. Just to kind of keep the spacey sort of theme going with the channel. But if you wanted to see vanilla Minecraft, then do say in the comments down below, because I am totally down for that. I'm also down for doing a multiplayer sort of, I don't know, collaboration video if anyone's up for that. I know I have got a couple of collaborations lined up for the future. Finally, I just wanted to talk about the room that I'm sitting in at the moment and why I've got an Xbox One in the background, my Xbox One dashboard. That was because I was wondering, guys, should I buy an Elgato game capture or a capture device of the sort, and start bringing you console gameplay as well from games such as Battlefield 4 and the like, because at the moment I'm using Upload Studio and it's just awful. But I don't usually bring console gameplay because not a lot of people who have subscribed to my channel have subscribed for like Battlefield content and stuff like that. But if you would be interested in watching, say, I don't know, Battlefield Hardline or Battlefield 4, GTA 5, something like that. In fact, I've got a list of the games here. One second, my camera's propped up on them. Battlefield 4, GTA 5, Watch Dogs, Call of Duty. Well, we don't really talk about Call of Duty, but shh. Forza 5, Forza Horizon, whatever you may want to see. If you want to see a video on that, do say it in the comments down below. I'm not particularly expecting many of you to actually want to, because I know a lot of you have subscribed for Kerbal Space Program, particularly KSP News, so I won't be offended if you don't want to, and obviously so, because I mean a capture card is quite a lot of money for me at the moment. But yeah, that pretty much rounds it off, guys. I've got to go away and do some revision now. I've got to edit this video, I've got to chop it all down, add some music and everything. And then some pretty much solid cover revision ready for my first exam on Tuesday. I will upload the video on Monday saying that channel lockdown is now in progress. I'll change the channel name as well. I just want to take this opportunity last of all just to thank you guys so much for the ride that I've had, for the build up of 1.0 and since the conception of KSP News. Without you guys, this show and this whole channel would not be what it is, and it's just our community that we have in the comments down below and the discussions and the suggestions we have. It's really encouraging to read, because it does it restores my faith in humanity somewhat, because you're all so civil. It's amazing. Like, I read through the comment sections of other videos and they're just like full of hate and everything, but you guys are just amazing. You're always leaving like, oh, good luck for your exams, and leaving some awesome suggestions and stuff like that in the comments, and generally just having a really nice discussion. And for that, I really can't believe that. We've got one of the most civil communities in the entire YouTube region, and so yeah, I really just want to thank you for that. But yeah, that's pretty much going to round it off for this video, guys. Once again, thank you so much. I honestly wouldn't be here without you. Remember to leave your suggestions in the comments down below as to whether I should or shouldn't do Minecraft or any other sort of game such as console or any sort of PC game. Leave that in the comments down below. Also, once again, I just full of thank you for you guys. I just want to say thank you again and again and again. I am repeating myself again, which is kind of stupid, but oh well. I shall see you in the next one, guys, which will probably be in about 2 weeks' time. But until then, guys, I love you all, and as always, stay classy. Oh yeah, one last thing, guys. Remember to follow me on Twitter and on Snapchat. My Snapchat ghost will be here. Twitter links in the description down below. Remember to follow me on those two social media sites to keep up to date with all the stuff, even when I'm away. All my latest stuff. So peace out.